We are totally living in a crazy time and period. Just look at this gold chart. This is the daily time frame, and you can see how much gold has soared up in just a few months. Now just take time to imagine to yourself, how much money would you have made if you caught this move after gold broke this long-time resistance and soared all up to all-time highs as we are today. Now what if I told you, I have a strategy that would help you make all this money, but also focusing on lower time frames. As you can see right now, this is only the 15 minutes time frame we are on. And guess how much money I would have made in just these 3 trades. As you can imagine, this is 4R, 4R, and 4R. All of these trades were just taken out of one simple trading method, which is repeatable over time and doesn't change. Now follow me as I take you through this trading strategy, where I'm going to teach you everything that I base on taking trades like this, and I guarantee you that you are going to be able to profit from this serious and crazy bull rush of gold. So before we actually get into any price action stuff, I would like to first show you what support and resistance is. Now this line right here, which I'm highlighting with this rectangle, is resistance. Now this is a level where price tends to rebound and go back to a previous level, and this is the support. This line here, highlighted by this gray rectangle, is support. Now this is how price action works. First of all, price soars up due to presence of buyers in the market, touches this resistance here, as it is the roof where price has to bounce back, touches a minor support here, and then breaks. If there are enough buyers, it breaks this resistance. After being broken, it turns into support. After being support, price will normally come back to this and retest it, marking it as support. Then after, price has to go even higher, breaking this right here, and this is a minor resistance that is also turned into support. Then price rebounds from this huge resistance here, bouncing back into this minor resistance that has been turned into support. Then buyers are still present. Price breaks this resistance right here and then comes back to retest this. It happens on and on again, marking what we call an uptrend. Now an uptrend is where we have a series of higher lows and higher highs. Now this is a low, and as you can see, this is also a low, but it is higher than this previous low. This marks up an uptrend. As you have had this one and this one, price will normally break this higher high and make a new higher low, then higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low again, until price meets a level which we can call a new resistance right here, highlighted by this black line. And then normally price hits a level and buyers get out of the market, and then sellers enter. This shows that the trend is actually dying. Now what shows that the trend is actually dying? We have this higher low right here. Now when price rebounds from a resistance right here and then comes back lower, breaking this key level here, which was a higher low, when price breaks this higher low and then makes a lower low right here, as you can see, a lower high. Now this is a lower high. It is called a lower high because it is lower than this previous high, and it has broken this higher low. This means that there has been a shift in structure, or a change of character, as you like to call it. This here shows that the trend is actually over and a downtrend is normally going to start. Now, to be sure that the downtrend is going to start, we first see a higher low being broken and also support being broken and turns into resistance. Then price rebounds over a minor level right around here, then bounces back to this support that has been broken and turned into resistance, forming a lower low. Then price here is subjected to keep on going lower. Like right here, it has formed a lower low, which is lower than this previous low right here. And as you can see, we also have support that has been broken and turned into resistance. Now as you can see right here, what are you subjecting that could happen right here? As many of you have guessed, we have this trend line right here showing that the trend is being maintained and bears or sellers are still available at this area. So what to expect is that the market is going to keep on going lower. So here is where you normally place a buy and sell order. Now, without wasting time, this is somehow easy to understand, but then let's dive into the markets to see how this is applied in real time and to know where to catch it and what to base on to take this, because it is not always valid. As you can see, this is an easy mapping thing, but it is way too hard while observing candlesticks in real market conditions. Now let's dive into real markets and see what is support and resistance and how could you apply it to making money in this gold run. Now this is a real-time gold chart. As you can see, as you know, gold has been going like crazy. Like, look at this. It's still going up, forming a series of higher highs and higher lows, still going up. So gold is still bullish. It has not broken any key resistance, any key support, and turned into resistance for us to mark up a downtrend. Now, as you can see, let's start from here. This is like a lower, a higher low. You can see here, a higher low again. Let's go even back. This is a higher low. The same to this one, higher low. We could go down and low and low and lower, but you can't end this because like it has been forming a series of many higher lows and higher highs. Look at this. This is a high. Now price came here and then broke this high, forming a lower low, and also rejecting some key level, forming a higher high right here. And then after price rebounded here, buyers came in, and guess what? Price went up, breaking this higher high. After breaking it, price corrected or retraced into a key level around here, forming a higher low. Then guess what? It formed a higher high as it corrected, and guess what? Buyers are still present, so price has to keep on going up. It broke this high, forming a break of structure, and this is a higher low, higher high, break of structure, and guess what? Right now it's still going up. You can guess what is to happen. So the biggest possibility is for gold to return to this area right around here. Make this a little bit smaller. This is a key level right here. As we can see, this was a break of structure and it met resistance up here. So what is supposed to happen? Price is supposed to go a bit lower here, where buyers could make up and then push price higher. Or else we could also expect sellers to come in like this. If we have this kind of market structure and then price goes a little bit lower and ends up breaking this key level here, guess what? We shall have entered a downtrend. As you can see, this is a higher low. Breaking a higher low means one thing, that there has been a shift of structure and price is subjected to keep on going down, but after retesting this support which has been broken and turned into resistance. But this is a lesson for another time. So I'm going to be showing you a series of trades that I had taken a while ago, showing you how you could easily make money. Let me just get rid of this key levels around here. Now, as you have seen, that was the 4-hour time frame, and now this is the 15 minutes time frame. This is my favorite time frame which I like to trade from. Now let me just replay a bit, showing you a series of things that I usually like to consider while trading. Now as you can see, we're going to first mark up our key levels. Now this should be your friend, the line chart. This will help you identify key levels where you expect price to come back to. Now as you can see, right now we have this point, the highest point in the market. This is the first thing you should mark up, the highest and the lowest point in the market. As you can see, this is the lowest point in the market. And then we could also mark up some areas here. As you can see, price touched here, then broke up and tasted here. You can keep on seeing many levels, but not all of them are important, but some of them are. As you can see here, price retraced to this level, bounced back from this key level of resistance, bouncing into this level here of support, and then broke higher, going up. And guess what? The same thing happened here. There is a minor resistance here, and price came back to this level and went up. Now this is what you are going to keep on underlining, marking up your key levels. Now, upon seeing this, gold price had already went up, and you can't just enter around here. You can't just buy around here, because what? Guess what? Let's try it and see what would happen. Let's aim for a 3 risk to reward ratio and see what could happen. You can easily see that we would have lost this trade, and you're asking yourself, why would we have lost this trade? It's because we did not wait for a retracement to form a lower low or a higher low. This is what I mean. If we are in an uptrend, we have to wait for the formation of a higher low so that we could enter after confirmation. Now, let me put this in action. As you have seen right now, gold has been going up, and we are waiting for a new higher low to be able to take buys. Now, hear me straight. Some people mark up their zones on the 4-hour time frame, but we are many traders and we have different trading strategies. So this is personally mine. I don't want to see people going crazy on me like saying that 15-minute zones are not key zones, but to me, my strategy is proven and I've tasted it many times and seen that it works. So you have to stick with what works to you. Now let's see some price action around here. As you can see, price is rejecting this level. Guess why? We already had price breaking around here, meeting a key level here of resistance, and then bouncing back to this level of support. Then buyers came in, pushing price upward, and guess what? Price met a bigger level of resistance here, where sellers came in and just pushed price lower. But guess what? If we didn't break this higher low, we are still bullish. You get that? For us to be bearish, we could have broken this and retested here on the lower time frame, right? You could not take this trade on a high time frame basis, so you have to target some shorter levels. We could have gotten out like here maybe, because we have a key level around here. As you can see, price had this resistance before, then broke up and then retested it and going up. But this is not what happened, because price, as we can see, came to this level, retraced, and made what we get to call a double bottom formation. I want you to hear me straight. What does this indicate? This shows that price is now showing signs to break below this level. And what you could do, you could either enter for a buy after the closure of this candle, because this was some kind of tweezer bottom or a consolidation. Personally, I would wait for price to break around, breaking this consolidation here and then get in. But for the safer method, you wait for a new higher low. Now let's wait for a new higher low and retracement plus confirmation to see what we get. As you can see around here, price just bounced from this level and then met resistance here. There is some minor resistance around here, as you can see. This is somewhat of a minor resistance, and price is bouncing from this. And guess what? What are we expecting? We are expecting for a new higher low. It may bounce from this level, but we don't know, because we are not the predictors of what will happen. We just do according to what the market is showing us. Now, if buyers come in around here, we shall get into buys, targeting this high, because it's the all-time high, targeting this high. But then, price could also keep on going lower, sweeping more liquidity until buyers come in. We have some smaller, minor levels right around here, as you can see. This is some sort of smaller support right here, as you can see. Price could reject from this key level or even go deeper. Now let's just watch price, because that's what a trader does. We watch price and see what it's telling us. Now, as you have seen, price came here, giving us a bullish candle, this big red candle, but I didn't get in. Now, this is something I always want to tell people. I don't just get in after price has made such a smaller retracement like this and then get up. This is what I could call liquidity. As you can see here, many buyers are going to be tricked into buying, and then guess what will happen? Their stop losses are going to get hit. You see this? This was somewhat of a short retracement, and I don't normally try to get in here, because I have experienced a lot of liquidity sweeps many a times when I try to get in early. Now what I wait for is a Fibonacci retracement, but this is a lesson for another day, so if you want to learn more about Fibonacci, you will have to check in the next time. If I get more reactions on this video, I will upload the full Fibonacci trading lesson here, but it's a lesson for another day. So, like I had said, price could sweep more liquidity, drawing into new levels down here, which are some minor levels. Then buyers could come in, and guess what? As we see right around here, price swept liquidity and then came in here back to this level and formed somewhat of a bullish candle after rejecting this key level around here. So sellers were still coming in, and we can tell by this week that sellers tried to push prices lower, but then buyers came and pushed them back upside. Now this is something that I really like to see when I'm trading. This is like a huge confirmation that buyers are in here. Now let's take a buy around here and see what would happen. My stop loss simply goes right around here under this small wick. Oh, it's a huge wick. Yeah, it's a huge wick. And my target, I simply aim for any key levels. Now right around here you can see that we have this higher high. I would like to aim for this with a 3.75 risk to reward ratio. Now let's just sit back and see what price does. As you can see, price was really straight to the point. It tried to go back here, but it was just a retracement to retest this level right around here, and then, sorry for that, price made this huge bearish candle, bullish candle, which signified that even more buyers were coming in. Then let's see what happens. And then how I like to trade, I mark up some key key levels where I take partial profits. Like right around here, I had to take some profits because it was a key level where I expected price to rebound back. Then I took some partial profits, then let the rest ride. And as you can see, we finally broke up this level and then had a deeper retracement back into it. Then after we broke this level again, after breaking it, we had a proper retracement of this level with a bullish candle, which signified that price is going to go even higher. Now let's see what happened after. As you can see, price was still somewhat of struggling to break this other level right around here. As we can see, this was a key level, so buyers were struggling to break this level as well. But after the retracement back into this level, I had more confidence that price could at least break this level and keep on going higher. We still had this range of a gap right here, and what buyers could do is to keep on going up. And as you can see, we finally broke above this resistance, and it changed to what? Support. And let's see what happened. Price came in here, retraced it back into this level, and then more buyers came in. As you can see right around here, you are really near to a take profit, and in just a few hours we hit take profit. Full take profit was hit. Now this is the power of support and resistance. If you apply it with knowing what to really base on, which is market structure, you will receive some great wins. Now, and to leave you with a bonus, I would like to make another trade recap to you to really know how to anticipate after we broke this level around here. What to do is actually simple. We would wait for price to have a huge displacement, then a retracement back to a key level, forming a higher low. Then we could wait for confirmation to enter. Now let's see what price does. Let's play price right around here. As you can see, price is keeping on going up, but we cannot enter from these areas because we could be among the liquidity sweep. So what we wait for is a proper retracement. Right around here, as we had hit a new all-time high, what I was aiming for was a retracement back into this level right around here. And why this level? Is because this level had a higher high. It was broken, and price would most likely retrace to this level and form a higher low, then keeping on going up. Now let's wait for a retracement. As you can see here, price just hit a newfound resistance, which I would like to mark up with this rectangle right around here. And guess what? Price liquidated lows around here. Maybe some people would have entered after here, placing their buys right around here, because this was a huge bullish candle. Many people will be tricked into buying and then aiming for, let's say, a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And then guess what? They are big players that mainly act by liquidating lows, liquidating people's orders to find more liquidity to push price higher. Now this is what exactly happened. Some people would have entered right around here after this short form of retracement, then bought around here. Price went up for a while, then big sellers came in here but did not break below this level of support, but liquidated these lows. Then guess what? After this liquidation, you have to suspect that price is going to keep on going higher. This shows that price has gathered more liquidity and is going to push higher. And this is a liquidation. You should wait for a retracement to this level plus confirmation to be able to take another trade. Now let me play price slowly here for you to catch up. As you can see, price has now entered back into our zone right here. Then guess what? This is the key level which I had told you about before. After price liquidated here, it made a better retracement into this level. And guess what? This was our previous higher low. And now price went up, making a series of some minor lower lows, but it got swept. Now this right here is the major lower low. After price retraced into this key level. And guess what? We have seen these two bullish candles. What does this tell us? It tells us that buyers are ready to hold this level and push price even higher. Now, what I would like to do around here is to enter a trade right around here. My stop loss easily goes right at this level here, right next to this wick. And then my first take profit, as we are trading out all-time highs. This is somewhat of a tricky guessing stuff for some, but we like to make it professional. The first take profit is around this level here, as we could anticipate price to be retracing or bouncing from this level and going even lower, but we don't know. So what we do is anticipate that price could make a bouncing from this level. But if price actually breaks and retasts this level, we could even go even higher. So my full take profit, I like to aim for a 3.5, but if you like it, you could aim for a 3. So let's go for a 1 to 3 risk to reward. This means that for every $100 that I'm risking, I'm going to make $300. Now let's play price and see what happens after we entered our trade. Now right around here, we could see that price had some huge momentum, as we could suspect from this level right here, from this candle. But again, as I had told you, price came near this level and sellers started coming in. But we were not afraid of this, and as we can see here, I was nearly going to get stopped out. But my stop loss was just under this wick, so price did not trigger my stop loss. But to many who had set their stop loss to break even, they would have been cancelled just after this long wick. But it showed me that more rejection is at this level, so buyers are ready to hold this level to higher highs. Now let's see what price did. You can still see that price is still consolidating and trying to grab more liquidity to push up. By in trading, better results come to those who wait. Now let's see what price is going to do. As you can see right here, price went back into my risk, but then it was somewhat gaining liquidity and also bouncing back from this level. Now let's see what happened. As I have told you, this was a great barrier because it was all-time highs and sellers could definitely want to enter from this level. But if buyers aim to break this and retrace, we could have more buys coming in. So let's see what happened. Still more rejections from this level, and finally buyers broke above this level. Now what we could wait for is like so. This was my first TP hit, by the way. My first TP was hit here, and then I laid the rest ride until full TP. Now guess what? Price came back into this zone. Now let's see what price did. After coming back into this zone, it immediately broke again. This was what we can call like it was a battle between buyers and sellers, trying to push price up and sellers trying to push prices down. But as we can see here, buyers indeed succeeded at pushing prices up, and after a little while you can see my TP was hit. My full TP was hit after prices broke this key level, then went back under the key level. But as you can see, we had some minor resistance here, which was broken right around here and formed support. So you can see here, price retraced back to this and buyers came in around this level. It's a minor level, but buyers came in around here and pushed price all the way up. And right here, you can keep on seeing that prices keep on soaring higher and higher. But then sellers came in around here, which made a new found key level right around here. And then price came back to another minor resistance right around here, which made a new low, higher low. This is a higher low with a lot of momentum here. So if you would have want to risk more, you would have just entered right around here for some buys and expect for price to keep on going up. But I was done for trading that day. But as you can see here, let me just let this ride for you to see how price action paired with support and resistance is very efficient. Now this is the end of this trading session. Right around here you can see the price is keeping on respecting these key levels, and guess what? This is my future anticipation for gold. I am waiting for price to make a retracement back to this level or even here, but forming a lower low, a higher low I mean, for price to keep on going up. Or else we could even see price going down and breaking this previous higher low, making a shift of structure and retracement into one of these key levels to make a downtrend. Now if you really found some value in this video, I'd like you to like, subscribe for more, and also tell me what you think in the comments.